Hello, I am Adrian, the creator of AP Inspire 78, and on this channel I talk all things lifestyle, motivation, and money. If you are new here, it is my goal to encourage you to always live your very best life, one day at a time. So I use this channel to chronicle my journey to financial independence as a single mother. Although most videos will highlight this journey, I truly believe the other two topics of motivation and lifestyle will bring the balance I want my YouTube family to experience. In this video, I will be stuffing my cash envelopes, a few sinking funds, and some of my money challenges. What you see here is all the money that I'm getting ready to stuff into my cash envelopes, some of my sinking funds, and some of my money challenges. Now, I will not go into the total amount of money I've saved in my money challenges because I do a end of the month video that shows the totals of how much I've saved so far. If you haven't already checked out that one that I did in January, you can click above and check out that video. All right, so who's ready to stuff some envelopes? So let's begin with my cash envelopes. Now these cash envelopes I did get from the Budget Mom. If you are not already following her, you need to follow her because she is super informative regarding finances and she gives really cool envelopes out. All right, so every paycheck I usually take out $500. This paycheck, I didn't do that because this week has been a little different. We had a winter storm, and so I missed a few days of work. With that being said, I know that my paycheck will be short, and so I'm trying to compensate for that by not spending too much in this paycheck so that I can have more in the next paycheck. Now, with my groceries, I am still keeping the same amount. I'm going to do $220 for groceries. So my budget every month is $420. Now, before I stuff these envelopes, I do want to mention that one of my money challenges is the rollover challenge. So anytime I do not spend all of the money that are in my envelopes, that goes toward my rollover challenge. You can check out all of my challenges that I'm doing by clicking above there, but that's one of the challenges that I'm doing. So I try not to spend all of the money that I put in my envelopes, but for groceries, we're going to do $220. Now household, we're going to do, let's add $220 here. Oop, hold on. Now for my household, I'm going to do $40. Now this includes if you need soap or dish detergent or anything like that. This is household. This is $40. Now, of course, you can come up with, your different categories and what the meaning of those categories and the different amounts that you want to put in those categories on your own because everybody's situation is different, especially where you live and how many people are in your family. Everyone's journey is different. So this is just giving an example of what I'm doing. So maybe you can glean from that and just run with it, okay? All right, next we have personal. Now my personal, I am going to put $60 in there. Now this will include like when my boys get a haircut or anything of that nature. Sometimes I use personal for vitamins as well. I don't put vitamins sometimes in the grocery budget because I just want it to be all food so that I can have a grand total at the end of the month how much I spend on groceries. So here's 60. So the next envelope we're going to look at is my miscellaneous envelope. Now this is my lifesaver envelope. Anytime that I run out of money from my other envelopes, I can always refer back to this. I also use this envelope. Say if I go to the dollar store, I can purchase items from this envelope. Now I usually do all even numbers because that's what the ATM gives you back. But this time you'll see me putting $41 in here, and that is because in some of my savings challenges there were some odd numbers, so I just put the extra dollar in my miscellaneous. So let's add the $41 here. And next is my eating out envelope. I'm going to add $60 to this envelope here. So my grand total for my cash envelopes is $421. Next, let's talk about my sinking funds. Now, I was introduced to the concept of sinking funds a few years ago, and they have really saved my life. And so I want to encourage you, if you have not already started to do sinking funds, to start doing sinking funds. Now, I usually do tons of sinking funds. I'm going to highlight some of those right now, not all of them, because I'm not contributing money to each sinking fund this go around, because I have to choose what's important, being that my next check will be a little short. So for example, our vacation sinking fund, I will not be contributing to this envelope here. I'm going to put this on the back burner because I just don't see us going anywhere anytime soon. But I'm going to focus on other sinking funds that I deem important. So let's begin with my dental hygiene license. Now, I'm not going to go into the amounts of how much I've already saved in these. That will be in another video. But I do want to show you that I'm putting $40 into this envelope here. And I think that I should be done with adding money to this envelope. I need to check. This has an end amount. Some sinking funds don't have an end amount, but the ones that do have an end amount, you don't always have to contribute to them. You can just put what you need in there. Like for my HOA fee, it was a certain amount, and once I got to that amount, I was done contributing, and I can add that money to something else. So here is the dental hygiene envelope. So we have 40 here. Next, Miss Bella, her envelope, I'm putting $40. I don't have pet insurance, so I try to add money to her envelope every time I get paid for, like when she has to go get groomed or any doctor's appointment. So we have plus 40 here. And all of these envelopes, these sinking funds, will be in even number amounts because, of course, that's what the ATM gives you back. And next, we have back to school. Last year, I was able to save $800 in my back to school fund. So it is very important to me to always have a back to school fund because the kids are always growing and you just need to buy new clothes all the time. So for this, I'm adding another $40. And inside, I will write this out a little later, but inside I have index cards that shows how much each sinking fund has in it. So I'll write what I just added later, but I just wanted to show you that's how I track how much is in each sinking fund. Next, let's go to my auto repairs. Now I purchased a used car. I was in an accident and my car got totaled. I was blessed to purchase a new used vehicle with cash. So I don't have a warranty. So I keep my auto repairs sinking fund. I add to it every time I get paid because you just need it for maintenance, for tires, for oil changes, for your tags or anything. That is what this envelope is for. I'm going to add $40 to this envelope. Now, for example, I was talking about ongoing envelopes. This will be ongoing. There is no end amount to this envelope. I will just continue to add with no end amount in the future. Next, my medical envelope. Now this one talks about, it's basically for like co-pays or anything like that. Yes, I have medical insurance, but you still have co-pays, which is so frustrating, but that's another video. So I want to always have a sinking fund for medical. So when I need to go to the doctor for whatever reason, I will have the co-pay available and I won't have to adjust my budget per se and use, money that's in my checking account that I was going to use for something else. I already have the money here. So when I go to the doctor, say if they only take my debit card, I will pay with my debit card and then go to the ATM and put this money into my account. So we're going to add $40 here. And lastly, home repairs. Now, If you saw my vlog on my home repairs, I had to get a lot of stuff done. So there is, I don't even know if there's anything in here. Nope. Dry as a bone. Nothing in here because I had to pay for so much last month. So I'm going to add $40 to here. Oh, I didn't add the medical here. I don't think I added Bella. All right, so lastly, home repairs. So we have $240 in that I've taken out for my sinking funds. Next, let's talk about my saving challenges. So with my saving challenges, I'm doing 6 challenges. Like I said, you can check out the previous video regarding all the different challenges and how much I've saved so far. I am in this video, I'm only adding money to 3 different challenges, which will be my 52-week challenge, my envelope challenge, and my $20 every Friday challenge. So for the 52-week challenge, you can go online and just Google the 52 weeks and you will see the chart and how much you're supposed to save. Every week I do bi-weekly because basically that's when I get paid. So now for this pay period, I need to add $31. So here we have the $31, and you see how I was talking about earlier, I have some odd numbers. So that's how I had the $41 in my miscellaneous. So we're gonna add 31 here. And you see I have money already saved in here. I'll do a video at the end of the month to show you how much I've saved, grand total of all my saving challenges. So check that out. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe because you can follow my journey if you're interested and see how much I'm saving. Next, I have my Friday challenge. I need to highlight these 2 little dots here, but I'm doing $20 every Friday. So the end total is $1,040. I'm gonna add, here's the $40 here. Let's put it on the calculator. Oh, hold on, I messed up. So 31 plus the 40. I'm gonna put that in here. And lastly, the envelope challenge. Now, the envelope challenge is different. I was introduced to this by one of my coworkers. I hadn't known about it, but basically you put the numbers 1 through 100 in an envelope and you pull 2 numbers weekly or bi-weekly. I do bi-weekly. And so for this pay period, I pulled 2 numbers that equaled $48. So here is that money here. So next I'm just gonna add that to here. And I just keep this in a little Ziploc bag, nothing too fancy. And lastly, let's just add up all the money I had to withdraw in order to complete my cash envelope, sinking funds, and savings challenges. So we have the $119 for the savings challenge. Let's add the sinking fund, which was $240. And lastly, for my cash envelopes was $421. And my total that I withdrew from the ATM was $780. So if you like this video and found value in its content, I want to encourage you today to hit the like button and also hit subscribe if you haven't already done so. Well, until the next video, you take care and happy saving.